What's up guys, UnstoppableLuck here. Welcome back to some more Agario. Today we're going to be just playing a little bit of Agario, but also talking about some stuff relating to what happened at Minecon, sort of my side of the story and all that stuff, but let's get right into it. A lot of you are probably wondering what happened at Minecon. Obviously the video is pretty popular, the Kappas in the chat, pretty cringy as well for some of you, but so it was day one Minecon, you know, opening ceremonies, pretty boring stuff. They're doing the whole, hey, you're live on the internet, everyone wave to the camera when it's on you type thing. If you've watched the opening ceremony live stream thing, that's what they do for like, I want to say a good 45 minutes before actually doing anything. So they did that, and I was just talking to my friend Sam, Grian, who else was there? Mindbox, and there were a couple other names. We actually had a pretty big group near the end of it all together. So we had all of them, and I'm just like, man, I wonder how many times I could possibly get in the cringe compilation. Just jokingly, nothing serious, because I'm a pretty big fan of the actual cringe compilation itself, so I thought, oh, well, that might actually be kind of funny. And then, of course, you know, my friends were like, oh my god, dude, you have to do it. And I'm like, well, I made the deal with myself. If the opportunities come up, you know, I'll do it. You know, I'm not going to do something that's going to get me kicked out or, like, run up on stage during, like, the panels and like have to be like get in trouble with security and all that. I did it. I pretty much did it, but within the staying in the rules, you know. For the first one, it was, I believe, the modding panel, one of the third or fourth panels on the main stage of that day. And the main stage at Minecon always has a very large following, a very large presence on Twitch. 20,000 people at the time for that panel. For the modding panel, was actually very far back in the area. You know, it's not like I was following around the guy with the mic. I sat there with my hand up for 45 minutes. A lot of you are probably wondering about the bow that I was wearing. We just thought that me and my friends thought that it would increase my chance of getting my question picked by standing out in the audience, which it may or may not have. I'm pretty sure he would have picked me even if I didn't have the bow. Well, actually, no. I was pretty far back. It's not like I went super try-hard to get the mic. It's just I had the persistency to have my hand raised for like 45 minutes. And yeah, when he actually did get to me with the question, my arm was so sore from having it up for 45 minutes, just non-stop, that I actually couldn't lower it. So when I was actually grabbed the microphone, I didn't even realize this. My hand was still up. I only realized this on the video. I'm like, wow, I'm legitimately a meme right now. That's awesome. And I made my memes come true. So that was pretty cool. For the second one, it was a bit different. For that one, it was just sort of wait in line, and they're like, oh, if you have any questions, just walk on up, and yeah. You know, so it was sort of like a queue. And I waited a good 20 seconds before going up there. No one went up. No one wanted to break the ice. And I figured, you know what? How about I just make this next level cringe on your already, like, horribly started panel. Just because, like, they sat down, 200 people left because they were expecting someone else. They introduced themselves. More people just kept leaving. So I can only imagine how awkward that was and how much worse I made it for them. But it looked, in their podcast, it looked like they were pretty pissed off at me, so.
First question is the douchebag in bunny rabbit ears who does the Kappa in the chat.
Showing the dude right here, Jeff.
Oh yeah, that little shit fuck. So we survived that, and I think, all right, well, it can't get any worse than this.
I don't know, so that's what happened there. So that's how the Kappa memes became to be at Minecon. Yeah, so there was a presence of Kappa and cringe there. But it wasn't by mistake. Mark my words on that. The story for that's how Kappa became to have its presence at Minecon. And oh my god, there's a uh-oh. Hey, what the hell? There's a lot of big dots here. I think there might be a team. Kim Jong-un, give me your feed.